Chororo.
Chororo.
Wat betekent dit?
Chorore.
Chorre. Is it just one of those?
Chororo is like hoe zeg je choro pa de man. Als je voor iemand misschien zeker iemand komt soort is zeker bij jou.
Kom leen suiker by jou.
Ja, poromos.
Borrowing
Ja,
sugar.
kan je me toch zeker bietjie suiker dan choro die mens vir jou. Eet gooi.
Ja, hy gooi bietjie uit.
Eet skep of eet
Okay,
gooi.
so what is the song all about?
So the guy basically in this context is like kan jy vorentoe staan laat ek bietjie ingooi.
Hier, is dit al wat julle Tamaras doen? Is dit
al wat
gaan die lewe net oor klof?
It's a spiritual choro, bra.
Nee man.
Ja.
Nee man, kaf maar julle moet ophou met my Tamara mense man.
It is a beautiful Friday. Okay? And today is relationship day.
Relationship day.
Yeah, it's normally we keep it obviously very cool and relaxed on a Friday. It's normally the days that you hear the least of Kaufman. It's normally the day where he starts off. Ek het hom ons nou al gekyk. Let me speak to you. He starts off very energetically taking part in the conversation.
Yes.
But it's most now relationships. And then see you net that dates fades because he does not want to give his opinion on certain things.
Because certain people might be
Gaan toch.
Yeah.
Yes.
What sign was this, Uga? Kom met ons so gemaak.
Pezulu.
7-8 Pezulu. Yeah.
That's so. So we will have some other news that we will be sharing with you guys this morning. But the premise of this Friday morning, this Good Morning Friday, is to talk about relationships. And the question that I would like to ask all of you and ourselves, me and I included, is there life after your ex? Is there life after your ex?
Voor ek antwoord, Neville.
Nee, jy antwoord nie nou nie. We're doing other stuff. We will be discussing this on the other side.
Okay, then this ask is very needed.
Basically what Neville is saying, the main topic for the day is going to be Relationships.
Yes.
No, please ask this for me, Neville, because this is very important. Natalie groet my nou nie hierdie hele week nie.
So,
Net vir Jay en Kaufman.
yeah.
What is the problemation?
the problemation? So there's no life after Mitch. Is that what you are saying? But yeah, we want to discuss that on the other side of the news. Is there life after your ex? Tsororo. The song means pour me some alcohol so that I tell that 1, 2, 3, 4 words. Stand that side so I pour. This is what Deshaun says. Roviera says, "Daai ou Tsoro cookie, Tamaras is om te skof." Om te skof. Ja. Soos die heroes van Okanja sê, om te skof. Hulle kan nie sê onbeskof nie.
Om te skof.
Oh, boy, just Kaufman, just buy om te skof. Yeah, that's how they say it. Ephraim Kadikwa, Moro, Natalie, hey, is ons een dag vandag. Nou, die is onze dag. Teshon Moro, Matundenje Moro, Ro Moro, Ailey Meida, Moro, Stephanus James. I'm not reading your comments today, Stephanus James Ananias. Ja, as jy met iemand wil praat met 'n Duitser.
Ja.
I have
was jy
nothing.
dodgy?
I have nothing
Come
to
to me,
say to
Ananias.
you.
Kom zu mir.
Ro already decided to say something about the topic, but we will be discussing that on the other side
Of the news.
The news. Kaufman?
Informanté News.
This is Informanté Live, and these are our top stories. The chairperson of the Namibia Investment Promotion and Development Board, Nangula Wanja, has stated that the flow of foreign direct investment are on an upward trend in the country, with a total of 94 billion Namibia dollars worth of active investments currently. Wanja made these remarks whilst making a courtesy call to State House. She noted that the country has taken part in a number of international events, such as the United Nations General Assembly, COP26, the Dubai Expo, and other efforts made by government ministries and individuals, which are starting to bear fruit. We have a significant pipeline of active investments, which are worthy approximately 94 billion Namibia dollars. As a nation, there is 94 billion Namibia dollars, which, if we can facilitate, can create 122,000 jobs, Uanda said. She added that the focus is geared towards how government can work together with investors and enable them to conduct business in the country. She noted that 93% of the investments acquired over the past year were done with team efforts, stating that President Hage Geingob made numerous trips abroad, encouraging investors to come to Namibia, and many people work together who promote Namibia as a preferred investment destination. The Ministry of Health and Social Services has stated that the country has recorded 2 more typhoid fever cases in the capital. This comes after the ministry a week ago announced typhoid fever outbreak, whereby 3 individuals tested positive. The total number of cases now stands at 5. Executive Director of Health and Social Services, Ben Nangombe, stated that the index case, a 28-year-old woman, a resident of Samora Machel constituency in the Goriangab area in Windhoek, tested positive for typhoid fever on the 27th of January 2022, following admission to Katatura Intermediate Hospital. And finally, the boyfriend of the 33-year-old Selma Ita, whose lifeless body was found on her bed almost a week ago, has been arrested and is under police guard in the Walvis Bay State Hospital. After his arrest on Wednesday, the 31-year-old man complained of not feeling well and was taken to hospital. Preliminary reports indicate that Ita was suffocated. According to the Erongo police, they were called to Malchus Street in Tutaleni on Friday the 4th of March at around 5:30, where they observed the lifeless body of a woman lying on the bed. She was declared dead by paramedics at the scene. Police investigations led to the arrest on Wednesday of the victim's boyfriend. He will appear in Walvis Bay's Magistrates Court today. Your Trustco share price today, the 11th of March, is at $1 Namibia and 30 cents. Taking a brief look at the financial indicators, the Namibia dollar is trading against the US dollar at 15 Namibia dollars and 30 cents, against the euro at 16 Namibia dollars and 90 cents, and against the British pound at 20 Namibia dollars and 10 cents. This is Informanté Live, and these were our top stories. You can find more on our website, which is informanté.web.na.
Informanté News. Informanté News. Firm but fair.
It's competition time again on Informanté Live. 4-week Easter competition. This week you stand a chance to win a voucher to the value of 1,500 Namibia dollars for accommodation at the Morle Guest House in Swakopmund. All you have to do is hashtag the Morle Guest House in the comment section of the competition post on our Facebook page. This week's competition ends today, Friday, the 11th of March. Winners will be announced on social media. There we go.
The Muller Guest House.
Yes.
The Muller Guest House.
So basically your last opportunity today to go to the Informanté Live Facebook page, go and find the competition post and just type into the comment section hashtag the Morle Guest House.
Isn't there an update for the...
No, it's only next week.
Oh, it's only next week. Oh,
Yes.
Get months.
Guest House. Mwavuka Vole. Long time, guys. John Chombe. That's a good to see you, my brother. Hande. Yeah. Jacqueline Karases. Tororo, so interesting song. Stand beside so I can talk with your daughter. What if your father has a gun? Asked Dixon to this girl. What will he do to me? Yeah, okay, I get the context of the song now.
Die man wil choro.
Die man wil tsoro. So, gooi bigi. Mashali Masha, Moro, Disia Maruru, Moro, thank you. It's a beautiful Friday morning. Kofi, in context as to what I'm asking you, you are forced to do the weather now. Okay?
Am I forced to do the weather?
Yeah, because
Okay.
my daughter,
Right.
she was asking me this morning, but Terry, is die reën nou weg?
Ah, I see.
Okay.
Okay.
And so I was like, sweetheart, it looks cloudy, but it doesn't look like rain clouds.
There's not enough
Yeah.
humidity.
Yeah, there's not enough humidity.
Daar is nie genoeg hies nie.
Hulle noem dit mos wamboewolke.
Wat?
Hierdie wolke.
Wamboewolke.
Dis wamboewolke. Dis wat die boere hierdie wolke noem.
Oh.
And I ask, why do you call it wamboewolke? Nee, dis daai tipe wolke wat elke oggend dan kom hulle en dan hang hulle so daar hier rond en dan lyk hulle gaan werk in laat namiddag gaan fok of hulle terug huis toe. Ja. I think it's very racist of you white people
No,
to
you said it was
refer
Bulwers, got nothing to do with the Germans this time.
White people are white people.
put
Just
white
like you
people
guys say
under
we are
one.
black people, man. Never. Oh, those people have a misconception of Dixon, ne? They think Dixon sings a lot about sex. They must hear Damara Dukta.
Nee?
Oh, dear Lotzi.
Dear Lutzi.
You're gonna learn.
You're gonna learn.
Damara Dukta is not iman anders.
Nee.
His songs are all about like the girls.
Yeah, so Kofi, on that note, maybe you can give us
weather.
give us the weather.
Okay, so in Namibia today, heavy falls are most likely in the Kunene, Irongo, and Karas region. Showers and thunder showers expected over the coastal areas. Please take the necessary precautions. In the meantime, the interior partly cloudy and hot in the northeast, with a few odd showers. Elsewhere, partly cloudy and warm to hot, with a few to isolated thunder showers, but scattered to widespread thunder showers in the Kunene, Irongo, and the Karas regions in places.
Hey, Kofi,
A
jy sê dit so
fresh
mooi.
easterly wind
Jy sê karas.
in the interior.
Wow, Kofi,
Cool, man.
I'm impressed.
Yes, yeah.
Kofi even said Karas region.
Karas.
Wow.
Aras.
Nee, ek weet
Karas.
ek weet it's Karas. But the fact that he
Karas.
tried
Yeah.
saying it I'm giving him. Daar sy.
Pavoid.
Daar sy. Okay.
Then the coast partly cloudy, mild to warm with showers and thunder showers. The wind moderate to fresh southwesterly to southwesterly. Maximum temperatures in Windhoek today 29, Swakopmund 23 and Walvis Bay 24. Then in Katima Mulilo 31 with Ondangwa 36, Oshakati 34, Omuthia, where's Omuthia, my favorite place, 34. Ochiva Dronkwoord 31 today, Rehoboth 30, Mariental 35, Keetmanshoop 33, and then Buitenbos 30 and Gobabis 31. And let's have a look. We must not forget about Sesfontein. Very important. 34 degrees.
Dis kan maar Lewandowski se neef. Hey, julle like kak soek vir môre. Dis Tangeni with the capital T. Lewandowski se neef. Yeah. Hey, coffee is not Polish, okay?
I am not.
Is German. Julle is vol stories julle, nee.
Is in Schweinsteiger in hier.
Schweinsteiger is German.
Schweinsteiger is the safe word.
It's the
Remember? What's Mitch's safe word? Oh, he doesn't need one because he doesn't have a girlfriend.
No, he has Tsororo.
Has he got Zororo?
Sororiki. Yeah.
Ali Maiden Nyoma, I know I was going to win, but I opt not to take part in this competition because I don't have transport money.
But never, you should know one thing. Most Damara couples actually met at a funeral or a wedding.
Nee?
Ja, most Damara
So
couples. Like, daar is onze plek om de hand.
Nee?
Ja, ons waren niet of je heel...
Favorite hunting ground?
Favorite hunting ground.
Okay. Beautiful morning, Ochomithe. Tangeni with the capital. Lumela, Jens, Lumela. Jacqueline Carrie says, ons wonder waar's die mense, ja. Rob da Don Hunter got a feeling today's gonna be a good day. Aware today was a good day by Ice Cube. Rob da Hunter, Readiness Chikongo, Samuel Hendricks van reën gepraat. Ons het eergister mooi reën gehad in Diva. Waar is Diva? Ek ken nie Diva nie.
Ongo Diva.
Oh.
Bro, kaf man.
Yes, I know my geography.
Is het Onkwe Diva of Onkwe Diva?
Ongwe Diva.
Onkwe Diva.
Ja, Ongwe Diva. Dit reën op pad Keetman se kant toe, sê Masha Limasha.
Goeie
Kan ons 'n Tsororo kompetisie kry? Joshua Abdullah, good morning to Chelsea fans only. Which
Chelsea?
brings me to the question, Kaufi.
Yes.
You wanted to discuss the Chelsea issue.
Yes, I even prepared for it. I've
Yes.
got a special piece of paper.
Kom ons hoor gou.
Chelsea.
Okay. So the Daily Mail is reporting, and this is by question. Could 900 million pounds, the Nike deal, be the nail in Chelsea's coffin? Because the Chelsea owner, Roman Abramovich, he's one of these oligarchs. Now Putin is very scared of these oligarchs.
Yeah.
Because these oligarchs are financially extremely powerful. They've got good business outside of Russia.
Yes.
Okay. So in other words, Putin cannot very easily control these oligarchs because their money is not in Russia. Okay. Like, for example, Abramovich. Abramovich owns Chelsea.
Yeah.
Okay. And now what has happened, the Brits have now gone and seized all his assets. Okay. So Chelsea owner Roman Abramovich saw his assets frozen, throwing the pending sale of the club into disarray. So British property tycoon Nick Candy remains interested while bidders are preparing bids in excess of £2 billion. Shirt sponsors, 3 suspended, which is a £40 million deal with the club, while Nike considers ending their agreements. Blues chiefs held talks with government to lessen the impact of stringent restrictions placed on the club. Chelsea were told they cannot renew contracts or sign any new players. So, this puts Roman Abramovich into a precarious situation because he cannot get his money out.
Yeah, yeah.
Which now means if he does sell the club, he's got to sell it for
Way less.
a apple and an A. You know? So this is a problem for Russian business people that are outside of Russia.
Chelsea.
You should be talking to President
Chelsea Shilongo.
Chelsea Shillong.
Chelsea weather.
Miss Namibia's name is Chelsea Shilongo, I believe.
Yeah.
So Tangeni rightfully is asking, are we talking about Chelsea Shilongo here? So because Kaufi,
Yes.
you know you're not doing your job correctly.
As a
You did not give any context here. Why would an ardent listener
Yes.
be confused about which Chelsea you're talking about? So
We're talking football club Chelsea.
oh,
Come on, Neville. Alsjeblieft toch.
If Kaufi was talking about Chelsea Shilongo, he would have used his hands.
no, he would have referred to a Corolla, a Toyota Corolla
Yes.
that is cheaper than the First Princess's other Corolla.
Oh my God,
Yeah,
Don't start violence.
you know that story. You remember that story.
Hey.
Yeah. So Tangeni, don't start nonsense here, okay? Kaufi would have talked about the Toyota Corolla, which
It is
is
way cheaper. Yeah.
than the First Princess's Corolla. Okay? Yeah. Let us not nabble so. Yeah. So wow. I don't know if the information that you have there is also shared in the same report. I believe the one of the conditions is that away supporters, if they come to Stamford Bridge
Okay.
to play against Chelsea, they cannot buy any tickets.
Yeah. Only people with seasonal tickets.
Only people with season tickets.
Yeah.
If they say season tickets, are we talking about season ticket holders of Chelsea or season ticket holders
Of
of
Chelsea supporters.
Now,
Season
now,
ti-
okay, now how unfair is that? Because I know Arsenal still need to go to Chelsea. So if Arsenal need to go and play a crucial game against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge,
Yes.
how can only Chelsea supporters be in the stadium?
It's only for Chelsea's season support people with the season ticket.
other-
But the other teams they can bring their people. But Chelsea fans, it was only be the season people
I'm
who
not too sure. I
owns
will
the season
investigate
tickets.
that a bit. Because from what I understand is that they are sanctioning Chelsea,
It's Chelsea.
which means Chelsea is not allowed to sell tickets.
Okay, now
So let's say Arsenal people go to Chelsea,
Yeah.
to Stanford.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
need to buy their tickets there.
Yeah, they will
But
buy.
Chelsea is not allowed to sell
Sell
those
ti-
tickets. So
Chelsea fans.
I tend to agree with Neville. The game is going to take place, but it'll only be Chelsea season ticket holders that'll be in the stadium.
but that's bullshit.
No, but they're sanctioning Chelsea.
But what if the Chelsea fans wear Arsenal T-shirt and go buy a ticket in the name of Arsenal?
But they can't, and this is what we
Are
are
they
trying-
registered? They're not registered. They wouldn't know it's
Can
it's
somebody
Arsenal
out there
fan.
please Google this?
Can we just get? Can we please get clarity on this, guys?
Yes.
Some of you guys who are out there who follows exactly what happened with the Roman Abramovich sanctioning, can away teams go and watch Chelsea play at Stamford Bridge? Joshua Abdullah said, expects Chelsea supporters to create chaos in London. I hope they create chaos in London because you know what? Politics again
It's very
completely overrides what is happening in sport.
Abramovich can just pick up the phone and phone Putin and tell him to stop his shit.
No. And do
That's
you
all he
think?
has to do.
Wait.
And he'll get his club back.
Nope. We are not doing that. But here's this take. People think that Putin is afraid of his own war generals. the people that are most closest to him. That's why he's not having meetings with these people. He's afraid of the Abramovich, his friends, the rich friends. He is keeping them on a distance. He doesn't have meetings. They don't know about his meetings. The generals also, he just gives instructions. The guy is afraid that they will overthrow him because they asked a foreign minister, a former minister of Russia, they asked him, so do you think they would be able to tell Putin the truth? He said in Russian culture, rather than tell him the truth, you'll have to overthrow him. Rather than tell the boss the truth, you will have to overthrow him and kill him because he is going to kill you.
Rovera says the other teams are selling tickets on their side. Only Chelsea is not allowed to buy tickets. If I am a Chelsea fan, I can buy tickets on the Arsenal side. The aim is that money does not go to Chelsea. Okay.
Yeah.
I understand, Ro. Thank you for clearing that up. Tangana with a capital T. Can Mitch sit this one out? He said he stopped watching ball in 2015. Yeah.
It's again, the beginning.
Sit this one out. Sit it out.
They are allowed to gift the tickets to visiting clubs, which means they're not allowed to sell them. They've got to gift it to them.
What?
So
For
if
free.
Arsenal comes, if Arsenal supporters come, they'll get their tickets for free.
Yeah.
Father van Geertman.
Yeah. Roman doesn't want anything. He does not need the Chelsea money. Dude is sending it to a charity in Ukraine to help with the recovery, says Rovera.
Okay.
Very interesting. Avondre says Chelsea can't sell tickets apart from season ticket holders. They can't sell merchandise apart from what's left in retail shops. Can't buy players or renew contracts of guys like Rudiger, Moerse van, kom ek try om lees. Aspilicueta and Christensen. They can only spend 500,000 on expenses, food, travel and stuff. Mitch, van wanneer af ken jy soccer? Yeah. They mixing football with politics. Where does that fit in with their fight? Football has been and will always be. They are changing the balance of power. There will be a balance of power then.
But we've always seen how politics get involved in sport.
Always.
Always. We've seen it for decades.
But and this is what we say. Is it possible for any part of society to operate without politics?
No.
I have politics at home.
Politics is everywhere. Politics at work.
Yes. There's office politics.
Politics in the bedroom.
Politics in the bedroom. Politics in sport.
Yes.
Politics everywhere.
Zorro politics.
Tsororo.
Zorro politics. Kom pa, staan een kant toe, wil jou dochter hê.
Staan een kant toe, laat ek 2-3 woorde met jou dochter praat. Isn't that disrespectful?
Ek sal nie.
Jy wil staan hierdie kant toe.
Ek sal nie gaan Tsororo word nie.
Youngster Zorro's me. I'm give him the other side of my shot.
Ja.
Ek skiet vir hom moed toe.
Klaar.
There's no so.
That's not acceptable. Putin must continue what he is doing. Putin is officially nationalizing all foreign companies as Russia. Expect Mercedes-Benz made in Russia 100% as Russian made. Ek vra maar net dieselfde vraag. When America invaded, here we go again.
Here we just go again.
And if we say invade, then we must just check the
yesterday.
list like this.
Ek vra maar net, if America invaded Libya, invaded Iraq, I believe there are a lot of American football club owners who have stakes in countries like in other teams. I know the what's the American billionaire who owns Arsenal. Why are these people not? Why are American football club owners not sanctioned?
It's America. So it's like
never mind.
You know, America is that kid that will make you so angry. Like it's like this untouchable kid at school. The teacher, you can be like, teacher, this guy was making the noise, it's not me. But the teacher says, America will not make noise in my class. I know America's mother and sister and daughter. We grew up together. America was brought up very well. And you're like, what?
Yeah, ne?
That's America to the world.
So the ruble has now officially dropped by 30%. And it is being said that the barbaric invasion of Ukraine fully justifies economic warfare against Russia.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
What can we do to drop the value of the US dollar?
Invade Ukraine. That just strengthens it.
Did you know that Hugo Boss,
Yeah.
Hugo Boss designed the Nazi outfits? Did you know Mercedes-Benz made ultra luxury vehicles for all dictators you can think of? Says Stephanus James Ananias.
I know that one,
But we also know that somewhere the Taliban got supplied.
from
To
America.
Russia.
I don't know who supplied the Taliban.
America.
You
Maar
must-
net gou. Who supplied the Taliban and ISIS with Toyota Hilux bakkies? Because remember, if you see the Taliban and ISIS,
Always with a Hilux bucket.
Hilux bakkie and Toyota Land Cruiser.
That's probably here to Gobaba's Toyota. Those guys.
Rita's Toyota.
No, man.
Rita's Toyota. Kom eens kijken, Talibans. but never, even
Vir hy fokke kopdoek manne, hulle fokke
Hey,
betaal
Mr.
kontant.
Taliban,
Kontant.
buy me a Toyota.
But Neville, most of the war equipment that the ISIS had, America did actually supply to them.
Not
and
ISIS, not
and
ISIS.
even bombed them, even Taliban.
Not ISIS, the Taliban.
We do.
En
We
dan
have,
bommen hulle kan maar nog iemand.
we have seen Russia try to invade Afghanistan and they weren't successful.
They failed miserably.
All Ukraine had to do is just go and say, Afghanistanis, kom begin na ons toe.
Zet julle doeken op en kom.
Then
Hoor vir Stephanus James, Marintal Toyota. They show sy oupa Frans in Dongo.
Oh, in Dongo. Hey, let's not get our guys into this.
Guys, let's we got a few we don't have a lot of time, but I would like to discuss this today.
okay.
I've seen a few of my friends, I think in the last 6 to 8 months or a year, who's been in relationships, but for some reason or the other can't move forward. The relationship is abusive,
Poisonous,
poisonous,
negative,
gee nog daar,
unscrupulous.
Zororo, unscrupulous. But yeah, on a serious note, it's just not happening. And many of them continued in this vicious cycle of let me stay in the relationship want die Zororo is lekker. Let me stay in the relationship want die Zororo is, that's it, is so. But once the Zororo is done, the toxicity of the relationship is at such a level that I can't live with you.
Neville, losing a significant partner can be hard.
I understand.
But in some cases, it's impossible.
Yeah. But and I have to say, and let me bring it close to home. I can speak for myself here. Many years ago, I was in a relationship that that was very toxic. Very toxic in the sense that I felt unappreciated by this.
Scrupulous.
I will out of respect I will not use such terms, but I've tried. Every time it's baby I'm sorry, Baby, I'm sorry. Baby, I'm sorry.
It's you.
And it was up to a point where I just felt like, you know what? Then we would leave each other. I would walk out the door, and then she would come back with some sweet, sweet, sweet lullaby words, which just coerced me back into this relationship. And it's been going on for quite some time. Up to a point where I decided genoeg is genoeg. But even for me at the time of detaching myself from this person,
Emotionally.
it's difficult because the constant phone calls, baby, I'm
WhatsApps.
sorry. Nee, daai tyd was nie WhatsApp nie. Was SMS gewees.
Oh, okay.
It's a mess.
Yeah. Baby, I'm sorry. Baby, I'm sorry. I'll appreciate you more. I'll appreciate you more. Baby, I'm sorry. And you believe that bullshit. You believe it.
Meantime, you're just being taken for a sucker.
You are being taken for a sucker. But nevertheless, finally, I could break free from that
Clutches of hell.
clutches of hell. And today I'm extremely happy that I was man enough to actually to break away from that. But all I'm just saying is that, and like you do say, Kalfi, it's not easy for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Mitch, can you break away from your ex? Is there life after an ex? What is your experience?
There is good life after your ex. I've come to a conclusion, like women are like there's farmers. Women are like farmers. Like they want to tame men. They look at us as like those animals, like, you know, horse breaking. Like if you're breaking a horse,
Yes.
again, that's what the level doing. Like that one, I'm gonna tame him.
Yes.
You know, and I just feel like that. I'm at that point, like, you know, if you get committed to men, it's like giving away your superpower.
Kan ek jou iets vra, Mitch?
Ja.
Kom ek kan ek jou iets vra? Is Mitch is so traumatized, nee, when it comes to relationships, that if we have any relationship discussion, Mitch always needs to show the difference between the behavior of men and the behavior of women.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is there nothing that you can tell me without saying, you know what, women are like this? Can you
Explain to you, Mos? Because I'm a man that's attractive to women. Should I talk about a man?
Nee.
Okay.
Wat ek probeer vra, let's just talk about a relationship.
Yeah.
Without slandering women, without slandering the female gender. Let's just talk about.
Okay.
Yes. Let's be a little bit more sensitive when it comes to that. Let's talk about a relationship. Yeah. Just a relationship.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. So if you give away your superpower, it's like it's really hard.
Uh-huh.
It's like Superman giving away his superpower.
So what is your
Kryptonite.
superpower?
So
Kryptonite.
yeah, so if you give away your superpower to, and then you get committed to this person,
Yeah.
and it's really hard, and then this person like, I like you because you're Superman. I didn't like you because now you're nobody.
Yeah, what they do,
You see, you are nobody.
they change you.
So you're
And
changed
then
now.
they say
So
then they say to you, you're not the same anymore. But they changed you. Like, for example, let's say you say to her on a Saturday morning, 11 o'clock, Liefie, ek gaan nou met die manne 'n dop drink. Dan sê sy vir jou, no, you're not. So she doesn't want to see you go drinking with your friends. But it was in a bar where she met you.
yeah, that was your superpower.
Verstaan jy?
No, ek wil eers wil never
Sy het nou in die
forget
bar
like yeah.
gekry en dan 5 jaar later wil sy nie hê jy mag bar.
And she doesn't like that guy that
What the
accepts that
hell?
now. Like, Exo is alright.
Say go, Mitch.
So that's what I'm saying. You gave away that superpower, so she's like, oh, jy kan nie uitgaan nie, and you're like,
That's it.
okay, that's alright. Ek sal maar met die kinders by die speel, and she's like, that's if jy moet sê, you know, and then you're with this person for so long, and it's just hard to get out of that relationship because your superpower is gone. Jy kan nie net opstaan en vlieg nie. Nou moet jy net rondloop tot jy die kryptonite gaan kry. Jy rondsukkel. You know, nou word jy in die bar van mansmense geslaan en al die goede en sy's like, oh, jy word geslaan. But you gave the superpower to be with her.
Mitch se references, nee.
Ek is 'n anime fan.
You're obviously shaped by your surroundings. You are shaped by your surroundings. So the examples or references that you use, ek is in die bar geslaan, bar gemoer. Kyk, for instance, me, I cannot use that as an example because I will never be moered in a bar because I don't frequent places where I can potentially be moered in a bar.
It's a metaphor, never.
It's not a metaphor. It's not a metaphor.
Beware of the power of the snooky cookie.
Yeah.
Be doomed forever.
But it's hard, Neville, and you'll be at the point where you're like, yo, there is no life after this person.
Yes.
So kom ek blame aan dit.
Dis reg.
Nee.
Ja, wat gaan maak? So kom ek
Yeah.
aan dit.
Good one.
Yes.
Okay.
Ja, net
Very
stap.
good one.
Yeah.
Good one. So you come to a point where you say, kom ek blame maar net.
Yeah. Because
Ek vat maar net die kak.
kom ek vat die punch. Like kies your pain pill and leave and slap me out.
It's as if
Kiss your
that
pain pill
is
and
the
slap me out.
last vagina that'll ever
Yeah.
be.
Because this is what happens.
So in your mind, it's the last vagina. Is klaar.
On play. Now,
Beyond this one, daar is nie snoekie koekie nie.
Daar is nie.
please, if
Daar
you
is
are
nie.
in
Dit van nie.
those of you who are in these toxic relationships, and believe me, I am not, but I used to be one. I'm actually in a very nice, in a brilliant relationship at the moment. But for those of you who need to get out and who think that that is the only vagina that's left, rubbish.
Rubbish.
We are 9 billion people on this planet. That means there are 4.5 billion other vaginas out there.
So never. So now you're like, okay, now you want to move on. No,
Julle nee.
you want to move on. Let me tell you, you want to move on. Then this person makes everything difficult for you to move on.
How does somebody make everything difficult for you, Mitch?
Broer,
Ek wil hoor.
die mens sal by 'n bar kom waar jy sit en drink en
See,
so
there we go. There we go. What did I say?
Exactly.
What did I say?
That's what I say.
Your only
What can you
reference.
do?
Nee.
What would you do in
Is
that
there, is
situation?
there no other place that you can meet this person? Is
Okay.
it only at the bar
Broer,
that you meet these?
dat maak nie sak nie. Die mense sal by jou ma se huis gaan sit en begin skottel
Maar
goed
jy kan-
was.
jy-
Is ma se vriend.
You can meet women in church as well. You know, so let's say you met her in church. She'll never say, "Oh, you're not allowed to go to church again."
No, by die kerk die
If
mense
you meet her
praat
at
in
the bar, then
tale,
she says, "You're
Neville.
never allowed to go to the bar again."
Pra. You guys have never seen this type of people. By die kerk die priest sê amen, die vrou mens begin, amen priest. Ek is nog lief vir daai man nog.
Curious.
You don't meet them at
I
funerals.
need. Whew, yeah.
They're just evil people. You haven't seen evil people.
Ek hoor jou, maar as kyk Mitch, you know what? It is your reference. You understand? And it's good that we talk about this and we take it from there. It's very simple. There are too many fish in the water. That's why they are stagnant. Once you taste a variety bucket, you will never go back to a streetwise stew. Says Joshua Hadula. Tangeni with the capital T sê mag werk geweende verhoudings, maar die mense wil nie tap out nie. Kaufi sê getting married is a lot like getting out to eat with friends. You order what you want, but when you see what someone else has, you want that instead. Joshua Hadula says, if your girlfriend never apologized through email, my brother, she's not yours alone. Joshua, Tangeni says, Eto never saw you were the victim. Oh yes, I've been a victim of a toxic relationship or abusive relationship. Queenie says the cost of divorce, depending on your asset base, also determines your way forward. Divorce has also become a strategy to raise capital depending on your asset base. Look around and you will note. Roviera says, Mitch huil dan elke dag oor sy ex. Daai ou is nog in 'n relationship met sy. Wie sê the way Mitch talks about women, wie het jou so seer gemaak, Mitch? Masha Lee sê Mitch is lelik gedribbel seker. Die man het baie seer gekry. Jacqueline says, yes, sometimes there is life after ex, sometimes you get into real relationship. Natalie sê Mitch is regtig nie gerasper nie. Nie gerasper nie? Jurgen Gesep says, top cheetah of the week goes to O Neville's ex. Die vrou het die toppie laat huil. Jurgen, jou moer. Masha Lee, Mitch se superpower is weggevat. Sy Simpson hare is afgeskeer. Dis hoekom die man 8 nat slat. Sylvia sê, die verskil tussen 'n man en oukie, jong man boyfriend, Malume en Tigo. Joshua Hadula says, please women don't attack me, it's just an opinion. Short women forgive very fast. Tall women want to be pampered once you stumble on the cheating mistake. Aha. Short women forgive very fast. My vrou is baie kort. I don't think if my wife finds me cloffing, chororoing somewhere else, she will not forgive me. Vanessa says, I already said we need to do a wellness check there by Mitch. That guy is not okay. Sy hart is toch gerasper.
Ja, let's gerasper.
Jacqueline sê, eto Tamara manne is anderster. Mutumba says, battered women syndrome. Never, it's why we go back to our abusive partners. This can cause you to believe you deserve the abuse and that you can't get away from it. It's why many people don't report it. Jacqueline Carissa sê, nee, ek verstaan vir Mitch. Akuna says, Mitch's UBD has been jeopardized many times. Joshua says, Mitch,
Akuna, jou moer.
Mitch, don't take your girlfriend to Shul in bar. This is why they cheat on you. Where is Shul in bar?
As an Tamara lokasi Targunop.
Shulin.
Targunop. It's a tough bar.
The lesbians are your cherry fat.
Away!
They just showed the fingerprint.
Away! Let me read comments. Ali Maida says, a lot of people have hope that things will turn out good, which will never be. They overlooked the toxicity by holding firm on one positive thing in the relationship. It's not easy to leave. No one will talk you out until you get tired and leave. Ali,
Yeah.
that is so
Very true,
so true. Your friends are warning you. Your brothers, your sisters, everybody keeps on telling you,
Neville,
get out of this.
that happened to
Jy
me.
Jay Sally?
That information goes into this ear and it comes straight out that ear.
Nee.
You don't want to hear what these people are saying to you. That is because you are so focused on
Los me uit.
Nobody can save you from that. You yourself are your own worst enemy.
Nee.
And I think it's that savior complex also. Like, Jay voel jy kan die mens reg maak.
Yeah.
Yeah, you feel like you can really like, hey man, ek kan die mens reg maak, but that's not die fout.
One thing
Maar,
I've learned
Shay.
in life, you cannot
Yeah.
change.
Shay, ek luister.
Yeah, I'm saying like I always felt like you could help the person. You could like, yo, there's just this problem. The problem is, okay, the violence, and the violence is caused by the alcohol. So let me move away the alcohol. You move away the alcohol, the person just gets worse, and you're like, oh my goodness, okay, wat kan ek maak? And then you try to put yourself at another standard and be like, okay, when I'm at this standard, probably the respect will come through. It just because this person has now like the person has tamed you. It's done.
Mitch, you are so
Nice.
right.
Niks wat jy sal maak in Neville totdat jy maar besluit
Mitch for
ek kyk op
president.
God. En
Ek kyk op God.
President.
Top
Right.
cheetah of the week.
Top cheetah of the week is Mitch.
Daar sê.
Asseblief. I'll be
But
honest.
that's a very
yourself on
good
the
point,
ball.
eh?
Hey, I'll be honest.
Nee.
You'll struggle with your own daughter, Neville, to get her out of something like that. Because people that are dishonest like to make people that are honest feel like they're dishonest and make them feel bad, and then you will start thinking that you're the problem, like
Yes.
legacy problem, and you'll try to start fix yourself,
You're being
but it's actually
brainwashed.
the problem is there.
You're being brainwashed.
For instance, Kalfi, I'm dating Natalie.
Okay. Well done.
Well done. Ek en Natalie klof.
Yes.
But Natalie klofs with Mitch. She klofs with Ro. She klofs with Stefanus. She klofs with, yeah.
Good guys.
Ja, Jurgen. Nee, nie met Jurgen nie.
O, nie met Jurgen.
Jurgen is Natalie se vriendin. Ja, okay. You come and tell me and you give me sound evidence that Natalie is cheating on me. I go and confront Natalie about this.
Okay.
The level of convincing from her side. So glo jy vir Koffie instead of believing what I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Koffie lieg vir jou. Hy lieg vir jou. So you see the evidence that Koffie presents.
Yep.
But you are so naive about the evidence that you overlook, brush aside, brush away, and you keep on staying in this toxic relationship.
It will she will make Koffie feel like a villain. Like,
Ja.
kom is Koffie in onze stories.
Jy wat
Kom
soek-
dink jy het Koffie vir my dit gewys van Koffie SMS my ook.
Aha.
And you're like, ja, Koffie het haar gedet. No, hoe weet Koffie? You start putting Kama one and one together. But this is the thing, you can't really confront it that way because you could be labeled as somebody that's jealous.
Yeah.
Then you'll be ashamed of it. And you'll be like, nah, I don't want to do it, Koffie. I don't want to go where they are.
1 out of 3 people cheat. You must just figure it out if it's your wife or your girlfriend.
Neville, you're a kid, man. Government, you moet ophou, man. But Neville, this is the nice part about all this stuff, man.
Koffie.
Like, it's the nice part about all this stuff. If you as like me, everything that I've went through, I have made money out of it.
Okay.
Everything. My comedy is based on this stuff.
No, it's where we speak about our
We speak,
about
and,
our lives.
and I talk about it always, and people be like, "Yo, the man has." It's cool. I make
alright.
money. It's
It's alright.
alright.
It's
I would
no
know that 17,000 betaal van that, and it's a nice thing to always talk about. It's almost like therapy.
It's
For me, it's
therapy.
always like
That's what
it's
comedians
therapy.
do.
Yeah. So
We
I like
speak
doing
about our
that,
experiences.
bro.
Ek onthou byvoorbeeld. And guys, I will read your comments now. I see there's a lot of comments. I remember years ago, I had a situation, and I was in my 20s, where a friend of mine, I'm friends with both of you. I'm friends with Mitch, I'm friends with Koffie. Koffie is dating Zelly. Okay? But Koffie and Zelly is having a troubled relationship. And this is what happened to me. So Koffie tells me, Neville, ek is klaar met Zelly. Ek is fucking klaar. Die vrou maak my op. Okay? In the meantime, Mitch tells me, kyk, jealousy rarig, you guys are not really acquaintances. In the meantime, Mitch tells me that he had a little fling with Zelly.
Vader
They
van
went
Akkermans en Jen.
they went to Spur. En daarna was hulle, they did whatever they did. But my loyalty between the two of you is more with you. So to show you that hierdie vrou met wie jy is anyway a problem, I'm happy that you took the decision to get out of this relationship.
Yes.
I went and I went to tell this guy that he told me that he went out with Zelly last night. Here, yes.
Drama.
Big mistake.
Jay-Z problem.
Hey,
You end up in trouble.
I ended up being the villain. Me and the guy, we are still friends today. We're good friends. But his wife, and they got married in the meantime, and they are happily married. But 26, 27 years later, she still does not greet me because I told Koffie that Mitch
The selfishness.
was daar.
So sy's nou eintlik vir 27 jaar sy skaam kwaad.
Sy skam kwaad.
Skamkwad.
Ja.
That's a nice way to put it.
Skamkwad.
Ja.
Ek wil jou ook 'n story. So the point where I was telling
Jy
you.
moet keer 37 comments wat ek hier moet lees.
So ons sit hier so by Bigs, né?
Ja.
By Bigs of so 'n braaf aan ons sit hier so met cherries, so 5 cherries. So mooi. Nou maar girls, nou cherries. En ons het die cherries gaan gepick up. Ons moet nou guesthouse toe gaan, ons gaan rent nou een swimming pool. Ons braai daar, ons hang met die cherries. So het julle ons mekaar gekyk daar. And this girl's boyfriend works at what was the place? Jet. The guy works at Jet. So they started talking nonsense about the guy already while we were sitting there. And the girl is a very cute girl. She's with the friends now, but she lives with the dude. The guy came to come get the key, and the friends, he was looking for her. She was dodging him, and then he saw her, or somebody told him she said Biggs, and the guy came. As the guy was coming, this one already started. Die het net nog gekom om te kom jaloers. Jy moet die kind uitlos het sê, die kind is 'n klein kind, sy kan ook rond beweeg en drink, because we are with them now. The friends are doing that. This guy got so angry and he wanted to just take his key. Now as men, ons moet die vrouwen standby. Nie ons nie, the guys. Ek gaan nie, ek is een superman. So they started standby, hey bra, los die kind, jy hoef nie jaloers te wees en wat. They acted like the guy was jealous. And now a fight broke loose there. En die man was nog steeds gemoer van die ander ouens, van my ons. En die vrouwmense is nog guesthouse toe. En die volgende dag hier gaan gedrop. They acted like the dude was jealous. And that's what's gonna happen.
Ja.
Sa jaloese ou daai.
Roviera says, Snooky Cookie, do you get it? Ja. Stefanus James Ananias, so waar ook. Ja. Mitch Counseling. Joshua Abdullah, at least take her to Vernil if you are going out for a date. Lost the bar life. Mitch needs counseling. Ja. Mitch, is net Mitch. So they baptized you in the name of Adam and Solomon. Sylvia says, jy moet nie weer 8 net afhaal nie. Snooky Cookies, we are losing to the ABCD, but sex is not the same anyway. Die man laat kom en
Die man dat wat?
Okay, Jacqueline Carey says, I'll try and read this. But sex is not the same anyway. Die man laat kom my ander een dink net van hom.
Woman and accountability.
Joyce Kose says, after 8 years of back and forth, but there is definitely life after an ex. Die verligting is amazing. I ask myself now, Titse, what was keeping you? Never vra vir Mitch, wat se type was sy ex? Mutumba Kaufman, abusive women are deadly in bed.
Net deadly.
Listen to T-Pain, I'm sprung. It explains toxic women well. Mitch should be a cast member in Diary of a Mad Black Woman, says Muhausi Boli. My wife is definitely a sex object. Every time I ask for sex, she objects. Mitch is Nama girl, not low maintenance, just asking for a friend. Joshua Abdullah, I don't want 2-minute noodle. Yeah, Jacqueline. So that is why you go back to the abuse. The problem, Mitch, you fall in love too fast. It's like you are desperate for love, my brother, says Tayshawn. Mitch, you get yourself Mbanja, friends. We will enlighten you on women, says Joshua. I will not let go of that man has made me feel I'm in heaven. Osbach. Lay! Jacqueline, jy's regte. Kyk, no quest. Thomas van Wyk sê, let's just drink alcohol and focus on other ships other than relationships.
3 ships.
Yeah. Sino says, if Mitch was a horse, that girl is done with a horse and now every girl can come have a ride. Yeah! The day you try to put your hand on a Wambo woman, your name is already engraved on the katiti. Hey, jy sal hoor, Joshua Abdullah. J love abuse Mitch. Willie D says, there is nothing like ex. Just keep them as loyal sex partners. My my mens is my mens. We don't do exes. She can go try some other guys, but home is home. Food is food, and men must eat. We don't cheat. Hey. Tangeni with a capital. I've stopped giving relationship advice. Later gaan gossip hulle jou by die toxic partner waar hulle by jou kom klaar het.
It's true, God. That's so true.
So waar ek is nie die mole Gesas competition. Die Katiti will talk, say Joshua Adula. I only made a yeah. I'm just trying to read the most but picky authentic messages is. Statistics show that Kalfi, you posted that thing. Gooi 150 en win ook, dan maak jy vol in Okanja. The way Onef always says many years ago. Ja, Tangeni, it's many years ago. Maar Neville, hoekom maak dit so seer as vrou cheat? Vra Natalie. En moet nie vir my kom sê dis omdat ons vroumense met gevoelens cheat. En hoekom loop cheat julle? We will answer that on the other side of the break. Kenny says courts have a different view on infidelity as compared to our social understanding. The court way is very complex in its intent and purpose and determination, and thus most are limited and constrained. Ek het 'n nuwe German cherry, said Joshua.
Hang on, just back on that one. It's not as if the legal people live holy lives themselves.
Hello!
But they write these laws.
Hello!
You understand? They are the main hypocrites here.
Joshua sê, ek het 'n nuwe German cherry. Ek wil haar tog by die mole guesthouse toe vat. Kom reël.
Neville, will it be fair if a woman that is suffering abuse from her husband every day is the judge for your gender-based violence case?
Huh?
Sê maar die judge, né? As 'n vrou mens wat elke dag abuse word van haar man.
Oh, okay.
Maar MJ kom met 'n gender-based violence case daar aan. What do you think? Do you think she'll be biased?
It's difficult to say. All I can say is she's not supposed to be biased. She's not supposed to be. Jagan Kesep says, Juffrou kyk die show. So die toppie maak seker she knows it's coming way before her time. Jagan, van wie praat jy? Van wie praat jy? Ja, los my uit. Ali made us say, I think this competition is for people with cars. So I 47-seater, my sister, yeah. Masha sê, I think it's for us in Swakop. Oh, Masha is in Swakop. Ek kan net taxi tot daar vat en die petrol spaar. Mooi. Maxwell sê, I dumped my girlfriend last month because she told me she slept over at her friend Jessica's apartment. One night. But it was a lie because I slept at Jessica's apartment that night. She broke my heart.
You
Maxwell,
that's the problem. Vrouwmensen.
Maxwell, baie over to the Kumukuruchiri.
Long live.
Vrouwmensen, nee. Is waar wat jy sê, Mitch.
Vrouwmensen.
Mutumba says, well done, Neville. Screw her bro code at its best. Also heard of ladies unfriending their best female friend for telling their baby daddy the truth about the child paternity, which isn't this, he's fear women. Hey, wie's jou moego, Ethel? Wie's jou moego hierso? Vedi, die comments is amper klaar. Vedi says, all I know about infidelity is that I've never cheated on anyone. Mitch, there are good women out there who are. Vedi, I don't believe you. You are a hero woman.
Hero.
And you are a beautiful, voluptuous hero woman who happened to be stuck in Wolfish Bay. Yeah. Let me just get it out of the way. Joshua Hadula says, women are interesting beings. Until today, I fail to understand why do ex come back for samples once she makes up excuses her relationship is going south. Do women really commit? Willie D says, when you do grocery shopping with 5,000 month end and you still join KFC queue after spending 5,000 on food, is that cheating too? If you don't get it, forget it.
Yeah.
Forget about it. You don't get it, forget it.
Joshua, woman, I don't believe woman can fully commit. Like, I just don't believe that. Because women like attention.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, women like attention.
So you say
Yeah, I don't believe they can
a
fully
woman cannot fully commit to a relationship.
Yeah, the way they
So-
expect men to commit, they can't do that.
So you feel like you are in a relationship at the moment.
Yeah.
Can you say the same in your current relationship?
Yeah, I
Do you
don't
feel
believe she's fully committed though.
Why would you say that?
Yeah, because she likes attention. Like, I've seen women just like attention. That's just the thing.
What is the attention that she likes?
Okay, like if you have to compliment her every day, you have to do whatever. You have to just agree with her. So if you don't do that, other men would want to do that, and other men do that. Then she will keep the guy as an emergency guy.
Is that the threat?
Yeah, it's
Is
not
that
really
the
a threat.
that she gives to you?
Yeah, that
As jy my nie aandag gee nie, weet Koffie is daar.
Yeah,
Is
it's
that
not
the
really
feeling that you get?
No, it's not really a threat. That it won't come at that point going like, yeah, as jy my nie aandag gee nie, weet
it
net
is
Koffie
the
is daar.
underlying issue.
It's just something like,
Sorry, Koffie, what are
It
you?
is the underlying issue.
yeah, it's the
It
underlying
doesn't-
issue.
It doesn't get said, but it is it.
It's just it. So you'll hear, and then you just see her being like a little bit like, it's not her routine anymore. Then she'll like go like, yeah, die man ngame. Ek heb met die man gechat. You just say anything. You tell her something about that. Die huis is nie ngani. Of hoekom sê jy my nie daai is die tolle papiere in die huisie? Then that issue. Then they move to that issue like, ja, jy gee ook nie aandag vir my nie. Then you know, okay, I've stopped complimenting, I've stopped giving attention. So I don't believe they can fully commit because they will always need. Women want to be validated on anything. Anything they do, they want validation on it. And it's just the truth that it's like honest truth.
Okay. I agree with you to a certain extent.
Okay.
Nee? En as ons eerlik is met mekaar, it happens many a times. Even my beloved mevrou by die huis, she likes it when I compliment her. And she would always say, you know, especially when the kids at home say, "Ooh, mommy lyk mooi vandag." Dan sal sy dit skim gooi. Dankie my kinders. Want sekere mense sê mos nie meer vir my ek lyk mooi vandag nie. Which brings me to the next question.
Yeah, boy.
And let us answer truthfully. Okay? Do we as men do enough in making our wives and girlfriends feel appreciated? Wait, terera kashona. Do we compliment our wives or girlfriends regularly? And I will be the first to answer. I don't compliment my wife enough. I like say work mooi. Ne? She looks stunning today. I will look at her, but I will not say anything. Which is a problem for women.
Just tell her you love her.
I tell her I love her all
You
the
see the
time.
way you put it. You see the way you put it. Just
Yeah.
tell her. What if you don't want to?
No, but why don't you want to tell your wife or your woman
What if
that
she's
you-
not beautiful that day? What if she's not looking? Can you tell her the truth?
Jesus. Come on, let's stick to the.
You see what I'm saying?
I,
You have to be tamed. Never. You have to be tamed to that position that that's your work.
Just
That's
tell
your
her
job.
you love her, man.
You see?
And give her a hug.
You are
Kiss her
tamed.
on the lips.
You are tamed. That's and now we argue that you're not.
Slap her ass. Tell her I love you. You are gorgeous.
Yeah, but I don't think we do a lot, like as men.
Don't
I don't
come-
think we do a lot because we are. Okay, some men are just more focused on trying to secure the future for the wife, the kids, and everything. And somehow you will forget.
you'll forget.
Yeah, you.
Let's not make excuses for ourselves here.
Jy sal af die lyn gaan never.
Don't-
Ja,
no,
daar
no.
sal jy nie sê nie.
Don't come home, slap her on the butt, and say you're next. Don't do that.
Government.
That's not going to work.
Koffie, honestly, when was the last time you truthfully told Zelly, you walk in there and you look at Zelly and you're like,
Every day.
yes, sis.
Honestly, you can
Jy
ask me behind my back.
lyk mooi vandag.
She can confirm it on the post every day of my life.
Jy's
You
kak.
do that.
I tell Zelly every day of my life.
Nee.
Because you
how
feel
much
like
I
it.
love her.
Nee, jy's kak.
Ek glo ek al lief vir ons so day en 'n dag. Look, never
It's
like
never reason.
I don't believe this guy. It's impossible that a man can tell.
Everyone also believe. And Calvin, look at me.
Speak to the woman that
She will lie with you.
speak to the women that sit next to Zelly, because I know they're all listening, looking at the show
No,
every day.
they-
Get them comments.
They are in cahoots with you and
They are
Zelly.
not.
You guys are community.
Kak man.
Sally community.
The Zelly community.
Yeah.
I speak the truth, the whole truth.
Oh, guys, let me read
What
some
is
more.
it? Yeah, okay, yes.
Jenna says, a woman who wants to cheat will cheat. They won't tell you who is sliding in the DMs if they want to cheat. Of course. Mitch is talking about the I'm here for you. Those guys
Those
are
guys.
a menace to
Die
relationship.
nonsense.
Yo!
Die Owens.
Die Owens. If your woman confides about her relationship problems with another man, as die moers konten hè, I'm here for you.
Jy dan na cherry ka bra. Ek ken nie hoekom gaan jy.
Nee, is dit hy nie.
Groot man.
Nee, we have a problem with those guys who talk to our women. They are a problem. I have struggled with exes who want to change my dress code. I am a fashionista. I wear what I want.
Yes.
But conservative men are too much. Unfortunately, I have dealt with jealous men. Is not sexy, say Esther.
Listen, we have to speak about jealousy.
Yeah, jealousy. Let's speak about it.
Ja, sal nou kom
Let's
ek
just get the comments.
ek wil net gou net hierdie paar comments klaar lees. Willie D says women are masters of multitasking. She will have 7 guys and still make you feel like you're the only one.
Yeah, but
We all have sexual buddies that are in happy relationships, but they never caught. Men can't multitask. We neglect our partners when we're eating KFC. Willie D, you have a point, and that is very true. I am just answering on behalf of somebody else, whoever. Natalie het gevra, julle moet antwoord. Jero says, yeah, they like attention and compliments, but if she says, daar is 'n ander ou wat my nga, dan slaap sy klaar met die ou. Ek pak en kap aan.
yeah, but
I
So true.
would agree with you there, Ro. If your woman comes and tell you that, Mitch is in my DMs. Joshua Abdullah, we put on the table is never enough. What we put on the table is never enough.
what do you put?
Compliments is never enough for a woman. Authenticity is really disgusted different from African woman. Okay, Mitch, no wonder you single and abused. I Mitch is regtig gerasper man. The guy is hurt man. Soos 'n bra. Break up with your girlfriend. Coffee, that ass slap, it's a must in a relationship. Huh?
That's a
Okay.
type of girl.
I will do the ass slapping
It's
from now on.
alive in
Go
the-
do it to a Damara girl and see yourself in a hospital. Now.
It's alive in the bedroom.
Yeah.
It's alive in the relationship.
Ja, Ro, I agree with you. Dit wat jy sê, Koffie, jy is regtig bang jy word gelos. I agree with you.
Yeah.
Stefanus
Well,
James,
there's-
even
Be
me,
hurt, my guy.
I compliment every chance I get. Lies. Ethel,
Every
Gunners
chance
doctor,
I get. Chance, that is a major word.
Ethel says, I believe you, Koffie, die ander ras ken nie. Goed nie. Estomish, good job, Koffie.
Yes, du mich.
Mulhouse says, I think it's unappreciative of me to think my person compliments me too much. Maar hy kan toch nie elke hoek en draai sê, "Och baby, jy lyk so eetbaar nie."
Is it?
Maxwell says,
Is it?
kyk, wag, kom ek lees gou die comments klaar en I just want to say, Mulhouse, I need to say something on that. Maxwell, my love comes in data bundles that my girl has to purchase. If she lets me in her bakery to get cookies, I give her gift vouchers in return. Daar sê Masha sê As he Daini, he is like my brother. You do not have to worry about him. Samur. Donald Trump has trouble speaking to his wife. Trump wife talked to other men. Joshua Dula, Mitchell Mutumba says Messi level dribbling. Janice Kom ek sê so, just in relation to what Mohau says, I think it's unappreciative of me to think my person compliments me too much, blah blah blah. Oh baby die. Kyk,
Yeah.
and I bring it straight home.
Yeah.
I know Mefro loves me. I've been with this woman for a very long time. If there's one drawback that she has, she struggles to apologize if she's wrong with something.
Isn't that Mefroni?
Ek verstaan.
Skamkwad.
Skamkwad. So whenever Mefro is wrong, okay, she has a principal problem. She can't, and I know a lot of men out there struggles with that with their wives and their girlfriends. We, in general, we believe women can't apologize when they are wrong about something.
Yeah.
And she keeps on, and I keep on asking her, but why can't you just say sorry? Just apologize. You did this wrong. But she says, ek is nie Janie Neville. I'm not you. I have other ways to show you that I'm sorry for what I did. But we as men, we also want to hear, as much as you want to hear compliments every day, we want to hear that you are sorry.
Sorry is the hardest word.
It's not just for us men. Even God has a problem with them and sorry.
What?
Hulle het even vir God gesê as Adam my aandag gegee het, sou ek nie met die slang gepraat het nie.
Yeah, he's actually quite right.
Hulle is Neville. As hy was, hoekom het jy so iets gemaak aan Adam? As Adam net vir my aandag gegee het.
So Eve never apologized to God for what she did wrong.
Never. Nonsense. God was asking, as if jy moet nie so praat nie.
I'm done.
Jealousy. Oh, go spread.
I'm done. Because I've never seen any proof, like you say, that Eve actually apologized to anyone
Yeah.
about what she did.
Eve made God say it's a coup.
It's a coup.
But Neville, you think I have a problem with that, but it's just there's just too many. You know, there are things that men can get away with, right?
Yes, we are wrong.
There are things that we can say as men. Okay, ek is 'n man. Ek wil met my brasse chill and jy kan 3 or 4 But you know, there are also certain things that women should be able to get away with. And I'm not saying it's right. Like if your woman starts chatting with a man and you question that, to society it looks like you're a jealous, a controlling man. If your woman sees you chatting with another man, with another lady, and she takes your phone, nobody would say she's controlling, is it? Nobody would say she's jealous.
Mm-hmm.
She takes your phone in public. Come and take me chatting. You do that in public and see what happens to you. You are a jealous, controlling man. And that's what they take as jealousy. If you do it, it's jealousy. If they do it, they are trying to protect their relationship. And that's jealousy is just something it's too void for me.
Turner, you know what? Turner says, Ek glo nie. I believe you had women who really apologize, but you never appreciate this type of woman. You know what, Turner? What I do, for example, and that's the premise of the discussions that I try to have. Like I would sit here and I will be honest about me not, for instance, giving my woman a compliment. Okay? And the stuff that we as men do wrong.
Wrong, yeah.
So but please don't apologize on behalf of women, saying that there are not women who don't apologize. They are there, and there are a lot that refuse to apologize.
I've done an experiment before. Before I left this person, I actually did an experiment. So I was this nice guy, Mr. Nice Guy.
Who?
Try to
Me.
please everybody.
Yeah.
I'm a nice guy.
Listen
Neville.
to this ego shit. I was a nice guy.
I took a girl out to church, Neville, on a date to church, and then to Grootwinkels. But I did it. But I was a nice guy, Neville. I'm not lying to you. If a woman was with me, she was a queen. That's how I saw it.
Yeah.
You know, I would go out of my way to do anything. I would feel bad for not being able to support my lady, or not being able to buy that thing that she wants, or pay for her school or whatsoever. I would feel bad not knowing that it's not really my responsibility. You know, I'm a bloody 18-year-old guy. But this is the thing. I did an experiment, and I just decided to be an asshole one day. Like for a whole 2 months, I decided I'm going to be an asshole before I leave her.
Now, are you going through your person's phone?
No, not going through her phone. I just decide to be an asshole. Like, ekwarini madari. She can text me. I won't reply to her. Like, and then reply to her after a week and say, ek was by my ma. You know, just do this asshole type of stuff. And then she suddenly started respecting me. I was like, what in the Getmans is happening here? She suddenly started showing interest. Like, kan ons toch, want toe gaan, ek sal vir ons
And for how long does that last?
until I become a good guy again.
And then it changed.
And it changed again. Also, and that was just like two months before I left
Maybe
her.
she's
And I
got
just
a
tried it.
sexual
I just tried it
fantasy.
out. I saw it like, oh, it works being an asshole.
And I like what Aili Maiden Yoma says here. And I think this is what happens many a times. If I apologize, that's only because I want that chaos gone. I don't really mean it. It's like I'm saying whatever. Because that's the apology always sounds like that. Oh, ek het nie geweet jy's kwaad nie. No, okay, no, sorry. It's said without emotions, whatever. I apologize when he was wrong, but he will hear what he did wrong in the process and ends up apologizing. Yere, Sylvia. Yo. Willie D says, men must understand that women will always remain babies. They expect us to excite them the same way from day one until the end. If you start with gifts, ends with gifts. If your first sex took a whole weekend, you must always doing it.
And it's these ones that can't even keep up a conversation, a proper conversation. As die irriterende mense kies wat altyd die aandag soek. Ek ken nie vir wat te keer mens.
Like, kyk. Yo. Women don't like good guys. Hulle soek die potsotsos. Die ou wat messteek en so aangaan. Sê Ro, Mohau says, we dress very hot and distribute unintentional kisses the whole day. Men are visual, seduce him to the max.
And let's not forget, let's not forget they apologize with sex.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
I hou toch op, man, Jay. Jay, moenie so wees met
Mitch, what is the way forward for your relationships? Kom ek vra so.
No, we're 50-50. If you date me, just know we are 50-50. If you're gonna try and act like a man, we're gonna be living together like a roommate.
Man?
Yeah, if she is unappreciative, if she tries to treat me like the people in my past, and that's what I make sure. I tell you what I've went through. If we start dating, I'll tell you this and this are the stuff that I've went through. I don't want to experience it. I don't want to compete with men outside in work and in social life and everything, and come home and compete with you too. That's my point. I don't want to compete with you. I want to love you and I want to build with you. If we can't do that, check out my chip.
Coffee, can we have the COVID numbers?
Now you're giving me attention.
Nee,
Now I'm good enough.
Tange.
This is typical relationship stuff.
Relationship problems.
I was
You neglected
abused
Coffee.
by Neville the whole week. I wasn't allowed to do
Never neglect that coffee.
I wasn't allowed to do weather, and now that he's suffering, now Now I'm good enough.
The superpower is gone.
Sorry toch, my broer. Sorry, my broer. You know I love you. Ja.
En as Tangeni wat met die nonsense.
Is die moerskon? Is die ene?
Ek het
Ja.
net amper vir Tangeni gesê, Tangeni, hy gee my weer nie kans. Okay, COVID cases, newly confirmed cases, 9.
Newly confirmed.
9. Recoveries, 41. Guess how many active cases we have in Namibia at the moment?
Seker 200.
194.
Yo, I'm the closest.
You're the closest. And 0 deaths.
Oh.
Can we effectively say there's no more COVID?
Kak man, it's done. It's hoeka verby.
Dis verby, né?
Yeah, it's done. Guys, so the mugu of the week was between
Oh, should be ending.
huh?
How's it? How's the poll looking like? I don't.
Nee, ek weet nie, jy moet daar gaan kyk. Ek weet nie hoe werk hierdie poll
Have you
goede nie.
noticed that the word COVID has got exactly the same amount of letters as Putin?
It's only Kaufman who will figure these things out. Yeah.
We don't want him to read them.
Hoor kom af, Stefanus James, dankie bos.
That's it.
So we will be choosing the
It's out. Let me show results.
hmm?
The results are out there. Just check it.
So we'll get them now.
Results are out there.
So the mugu of the week is the Namibian government for the 16,000
toilets.
valued toilets.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Mugu of the week.
Mugu of the week
Government.
is government on
Who's the runner up?
the political strippers on that taxi. It was disgusting.
Absolutely. That we have to see that.
Yes. Nee.
Amantla!
For what? What does Amantla have to do with standing naked on
Are
a
we
taxi?
too or so we too?
Awetu.
I
my
thought it was so way too.
Owetu. Also where to?
Amandla, so where to?
So where to we are going?
Where to is this country?
Oh, there was this thing that they made the Boer guys sing the South African anthem. Oh my god, man, it was a mess.
Sê my gou, het ons 'n top Gita vir die week.
Is ek mos?
Is there any objections?
Wie is die, okay, guys, say wie is die top cheetah? Is ek en dan wie?
It's difficult to.
They will have to-
We were so fixated with negativity this week
I know.
that we only make sure
Yeah, man.
that we get the mugu of the week.
Yeah.
But Mitch, yeah, good on you, my brother. Yeah,
Well done.
Jay's top cheetah. Yeah,
Yeah, boy.
Mitch is top cheetah.
Betali sin JV's top cheetah.
Yeah. And die naam Stompie, it dies
Today.
It dies today.
No more stompinism.
If you call Mitch Stompie, that's Jay the mugu of the week. Because this man showed that he's not short. I don't know where it comes from.
Exactly.
Oh, sorry. We know where it comes from. We explained why.
And we have the competition, we have the challenge running. I'm going to put out a poster.
You keep on saying that you're going to
because
put up a
Alvin is
poster.
not here. Alvin is not here.
Where is he?
Alvin is on leave, most.
Oh, is he on
Yeah.
leave? Okay.
So
cool.
yeah.
Nee, maar is nah. Guys, thank you so much. It's really been quite a week. I know it's the middle of the week. Hey, Jagan Kesep, cheap J. Come on, Neville's ex is the top cheater.
Yeah, and they must come to me for relationship advice as a brief.
Yeah, no, guys, thank you so much that you could tune in this week. It's really been such a pleasure and an honor to be hosting you guys. And once again, take care of yourselves this weekend. I know it's going to be tough. I know many of us have run out of money already.
Yes, I know.
En jy weet nie hoe jy deur hierdie naweek gaan kom.
Gebruik jou snoekie koekie and earn some extra money.
And that is how the show ends.
Chapa.
This is RD music. but you give and you take more. Saying they got me where they wanted me, I'm just thinking they out of their minds. I've been a vibe,